As it begins to feel more and more like spring, you'll want to make sure your bike is ready.
And Pauline is live in Green Bay with some tips. Hi, Pauline.
Hey, good morning, guys. There were so many bikes out yesterday. It was so nice out. But we have some tips. You have to keep your bikes properly maintained. So, owner of Stadium Bikes, Randy's here with me. You have some tips that people can do on their own.
Absolutely. The one thing I would always do before every ride is just check your tire pressure. And that's something you can simply do with a tire pump. Okay. But especially after a long winter, the bikes will sit all winter. Your tires are going to be low. So you want to check your tire pressure. And the other thing to do is just check the chain. And if the chain is quiet and it's getting your gears properly, then it doesn't really need any more lubricant. If it's squeaky, if it's hesitating to shift, then I would add some chain lube to that bike.
Okay. And how about, you were telling me when to replace the tires? Yeah,
the tires, you want to check them for wear. This tire here probably has about half its life left, so there's still some good tread on this tire. If the tire is starting to check or starting to get cracks on the sidewall, that might be an indication that it might be time to change it out. Also, if your tubes have been on the bike for 2 or 3 years and your tires are still good, you may want to just replace the tubes because they could fail you just from fatigue.
Okay. All right. So these tips people can do at home. What should we leave to the pros?
Well, a couple of things that you could learn on your own, but things to bring in would be the derailleurs. You know, getting your shifting. That's something that catches people. Make sure you're getting your gears properly. Adjusting the derailleurs would be one of them. The other big one that we see would be having the wheels straight. Truing a wheel is kind of an art. It's certainly something a person could learn to do, but that's something I would leave to us to check to make sure the wheels are running straight.
If a bike is properly maintained, how long could it last?
It could last as long as you want to keep the bike. We have got customers that have bikes that are 10 to 15 years old, so it can last as long as it's maintained well.
And how about an improperly maintained bike?
1 year or less. Left out in a snowbank, it's probably not going to fare very well. So there's a lot of metal parts on the bike. I would definitely bring that bike inside.
If people want to bring their bikes by for a quick tune-up with the pros, when can they come by?
We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7. We're here Saturday, 10 to 4, Sundays, 12 to 3.
All right, lots of good tips. Pretty simple, guys.
Yeah.
And we have to talk about safety equipment next.